What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. We're looking at Firo on the 4-hour time frame and what is going on with Firo. So the last time I made a video, sorry I didn't make one yesterday, but our technical target was met out of this double bottom over here, or invert head and shoulder, shoulder, head, shoulder. Maybe see it a bit better on the 1 hour time frame, shoulder, head, shoulder, or just the double bottom, it doesn't matter, same target either way. Now what has happened since? Of course, what should have happened is you should have come back to support, held support, previous swing high into swing low. You did that, came up, got rejected by that 20, came into an apex, basically this support and the 20, some sort of tiny descending triangle, and broke down, back tested this as resistance. And so what this technically means, especially because this was a fake out, because you were above the 55, you did break above it, you did confirm as support, you made a higher high, and then boom, it just opened way down here, confirming it as resistance and the 20. So for me, this is stating that we're not in a bull trend, we're in a bear trend, we're in a short-term downtrend, as we know that anyway. We're in a short mid-term downtrend on the daily time frame, for example. But on the short term, yeah, now you got rejected. You were above, so in that immediate short term, you were trying to start a bull trend. If you got that bullish cross, a nice confirmation statement off that, and especially the last confirmation is breaking above that 200 EMA and confirming that as support. As long as you're below that, there's always a risk of continuing down, because as long as you're below this, you should be looking for your sells. Now this would be a perfect sell opportunity over here once you back tested the 20 as resistance, because you were above both, correct? You were holding the 55 support. This means we should go to that, but there's always that risk because you're below the 200, you may continue downwards. Now when you lost the 55 and confirmed the 20 support, this is like giving strength to the idea that we will continue down and we should be putting in lower lows, and that's why we've now come to this low and bounce from there in the short term, but still respecting this resistance point out of this falling wedge. So basically you have fallen back into a bullish pattern. Technically speaking, you should break out bullish, but we need to be aware we have had that EMA repel, basically not forming the bullish cross and basically sending us down in a slingshot sort of motion. So basically what should happen is we should lose this low. Our target that we've said for a while on the channel is $3.73 to $3.86. This was a larger 618. I can't be able to show you right now, but measuring from the bottom to the top of the bull market, and then obviously this is your 618, $3.86. As long as you're above this, we're good for continuation to our longer term targets, but it's a must to hold this zone. Basically you have rejected the one, as well as obviously the EMA repel and the fake out. So this is basically telling us, because you couldn't get back above the one, you've retested that as resistance, and so we should continue to our technical target, the 1618, basically. So that's what we will be looking at Firo until you break out bullish, which is what we did, but we just couldn't continue with that momentum. Basically as soon as we got to the level we needed to break above, we got rejected there. So what could happen now is that you've come up to it in the short term, this is your first attempt, you're coming back. As long as we print a higher low above this, a higher low above the wicks, and of course like it's this area, basically as long as you're above this area, essentially the 1414, as long as we can stay above that, there's chances are we can try to get back above, break this resistance point. You can see that's some sort of double bottom over here, and then obviously head on higher. So I will put that in for you guys now, the neckline, so just there, and then obviously from the lowest point with the bodies to the neckline, breakout over here. So once we do break above $4.83, and that is if we hold the 1414 as support, then we would have a target at $5.58 mark, and then of course that would be breaking out of the falling wedge of the technical target at $6.50. So we do have some bullish cases, because yes, we're in a bullish pattern, we're coiling up for a bullish breakout potentially if we do hold the 1414. But yeah, again, we need to remember the most key points under the 200 EMA, fake out through the 55, back test of the 55 and the 20 as resistance, should go and now break this low, technical target the 1618. But we also, if we stay above that 1414, have chances of going back up, and we know the path that it will take. So guys, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, turn the notification bells on. I just made a post on Twitter on Bitcoin, so Louis_crypto, go check that out there. I'll catch you guys in the next one, and as always, peace.